Holzman's on.
Agenda room's here.
Commissioner Coleman here.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Morning, Mr. Chairman.
Holzman's also on.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Morning, Mr. Chairman.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman.
Good morning, Commissioner Kofmeyer.
Commissioner Roop is here.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman.
That brings us all together, so we will go right at 10:15. He said hi, so let me go. All right, it's 10:15, and all the commissioners are assembled, so we'll go ahead and call the agenda meeting to order. Should be a pretty quick one today. We have 2 tariffs and new orders, and 2 brief other discussions. First order of business is to approve the minutes from August 31st. You all have seen those. Are there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor of approving the minutes from August 31st, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Those minutes are approved 5-0. Tariffs and new orders. First up today is file number EA 2022-0244. This is in the matter of the application of Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren, Missouri, for permission and approval and a certificate of public convenience and necessity, authorizing it to construct a renewable generation facility. So actually, both of these orders today are going to be pretty much identical. This order is going to deny an application to intervene of the Missouri Industrial Energy Consumers. It was filed on August 19th, which was past the August 4th deadline for such an application. There was no explanation given as to why they were late, and in fact, they didn't even file a motion to intervene out of time. So that's going to be this one and the next one. So I recommend that we approve this order, version 1. Commissioner Roop?
I am in support.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I do as well.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Orders approved 5-0. The second one is file number EA 2022-0245. This is in the matter of the application of Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren, Missouri, for approval of a subscription-based renewable energy program. Again, this order denies the application to intervene for Missouri industrial energy consumers. It was filed on August 19th, which was past the deadline of August 15th. There was no explanation as to why and no motion to intervene out of time. So with that, I recommend we approve this order, version 1. Commissioner Roop,
I am in support of this order as well.
Commissioner Coleman,
I'm in support.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I'm also in support.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted, version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. So that concludes reports and orders. First up is case discussion on file number EF 2022-0155. This is Evergy, Missouri West, post-hearing stipulation discussion with Judge Clark.
Thank you, Chairman. This is, as you indicated, the post-hearing stipulation memorandum. This is not the post-hearing discussion where the commission will be deciding the issues that are disputed. That is for a future agenda. If the commission will remember, during the hearing, the parties reached a stipulation and agreement as to some of the contested issues, and this addresses that. This is unusual in that as part of the stipulation and agreement, the parties would essentially write the commission's orders, which is very unusual. I've set out a decision point at the end for the commission in regard to how they want to treat the stipulation and agreement at this time. I think it is worth noting that the commission has three exemplar financing orders already. One from Evergy containing its original filed position, one from Evergy containing changes to its position that occurred over the course of this case, and one that was filed by the staff of the commission. It's also worth noting that the parties' post-hearing reply briefs are due in 4 days.
Okay. So, given the unusual nature of the request, if we were to reject the stipulation and agreement, we would still have the ability to use the positions adopted in the stipulation agreement in crafting our own order. Is that?
If there is independent support on the record for those positions, yes.
Okay. Well, to kick off this discussion, I think I would recommend rejecting the stipulation, not because of the content of the agreement, but because of the requirement that would allow the parties to be the ones drafting the final order. I don't think that that's a box that the commission should open in this case or any other. So with that, I would suggest that we reject the stipulation, however, rely on the content of the stipulation to the extent that it's backed up in evidence as we craft our order in the future. That would be my recommendation. Commissioner Roop, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm going to echo your thoughts. As much as I don't like handing over our authority to other entities and going into something blind and allowing them to write it, then also not even really sure what the financing order is going to be. I think the best course of action is to just reject the stipulation.
Okay, Commissioner Coleman?
I agree with both your comments that we should reject the stipulation.
Okay, Commissioner Holzman?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'm in support of your position.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer?
Sorry, got to get off mute. I also concur.
Okay. Well, that should get us what we need then. And then when we get to that future case discussion, it would be my intention to rely heavily on the content of the stipulation to arrive at our decision.
Thank you, Chairman.
All right, thank you, Judge. That just leaves us with the other discussion on the 2023 Gas Pipeline Safety Program grant application.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you. We're requesting approval to submit the 2023 application and certification for the Pipeline Safety Base Grant. We brought it to the Commission in past years and are bringing it forward now because by certifying the agreement, we are agreeing to participate in federal monitoring where the Pipeline and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration, PHMSA, comes in and reviews our records, some of which contain information provided to us by natural gas operators, which is protected under Missouri statutes.
Okay. Is this the first year for that federal monitoring, or is this what we approved last year?
Continuing.
Continuing? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Any questions from the Commission regarding continuing this federal grant? All right, then I will make a motion to approve the application.
Okay.
Is there a second?
Second, Coleman.
Seconded by Commissioner Coleman. Any discussion on the motion to approve the grant application?
Rupel,
All right,
second.
hearing none, all those in favor of approving the motion to do the grant application, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion is approved 5-0.
Okay,
Thank you very much. That concludes our other discussions. All we have left is scheduling. First up is continuing today, I believe at 1 o'clock. Is that when we're recessed to?
Yes.
1 o'clock. Is the evidentiary hearing in ER 2022-0129. This is Evergy Metro's request for authority to implement a general rate increase for electric service. That's in room 310 with Judge Hatcher. Again, continuing at 1 o'clock, and then also scheduled for tomorrow, September 9th. Sunday, September 11th through Wednesday, September 14th is the annual Water Summit. Monday, September 12th is a local public hearing in WA 2022-0311. This is Missouri American Water Company's application for a CCN for a water and sewer system in and around the city of Stewartsville. That will be via WebEx only at 6 p.m. with Judge Hatcher. Wednesday, September 14th, agenda is at 10:15 a.m. Thursday, September 15th, we have a local public hearing in EO 2022-0332. That's Como Electric Cooperative and Ameren's application for an order approving a territorial agreement in Cooper, Cole, and Montauk counties. That will be via WebEx only at 6 p.m. with Judge Clark. Wednesday, September 21st is the FRI Symposium in Columbia. Thursday, September 22nd is agenda at noon. That's been moved to Thursday that week to account for the FRI Symposium. Wednesday, September 28th, agenda at 10:15 a.m. Wednesday, October 5th, agenda at 10:15 a.m. Monday, October 10th is a state holiday. And then Wednesday, October 12th, agenda at 10:15 a.m. So that gets us through the middle of October. Any comments, questions, or requests regarding scheduling for about the next month? All right, hearing none, and with no other business coming before the body, we will stand adjourned. Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Chairman.
Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.